back in action. Day 2.
Day 2. Okay. So, first of all, shout out to y'all that all watched our video. Yes. It's like 11,000 people so far. And y'all were sharing it. And like, my favorite part was the feedback.
Yeah, me too.
Like, the fact that y'all actually took time and really watched the video and like just, it was dope. Like, just to like see what was y'all favorite question. And I hope that some of you guys like actually made the questions. Like, for real, these are really good questions.
They should definitely do that after. Like, find your favorite question, just like randomly come on and be like, hey, let me ask you something.
Yeah. Don't be starting to. Like, no, but for real, like, it's really good. But for those who just are watching today, this is the game that we're playing. It is the and it's the couples edition. Like we told you guys yesterday, it comes in like friend form, sibling form, just dating form, like exes form. You can literally do all of that. Like, so we're playing the couples edition, and it's 199 cards, and they actually tell you to do 12 a day. So today we're going to do probably like 6 or 7 and just do like a bonus one for you guys. We just don't want the video to be so long. So,
and you guys are in for a treat tonight because we have Candace's brother Javaughn here who handpicked the questions for you guys.
We still haven't seen the questions.
Nope.
He been over there giggling, and so we really don't know what these questions are about to say, but I'm ready. I'm nervous.
Yep.
Because he actually read the questions, so we'll see.
That's him handing it over. Y'all need a hand model?
Okay. We'll put his page below. Mm-hmm. He's single. Okay. Okay.
You ready?
So, I'm ready. Do you want to? Okay, you can choose first.
Okay. Whew. So the emoji on the top of this one is like a double face, so it's like a Gemini. Okay. If you could change one thing about me to improve our relationship, what would it be? Ooh.
If I could change one thing about you to improve us, what would it be?
I'm giving her time to think while I show y'all the question.
I would say, how you react to like how I react. So it would be more so like Brittany is a really calm person. So I would more so be thinking of like, because if I'm yelling, you always think that I'm just like
yelling at me.
Yeah, and you're really like always so offended. Like you're very offended by me yelling.
Yeah, when anybody's yelling at me, I always get like defensive because I'm like their intentions are bad. Like, why are they yelling, not talking to me like a civilized adult, right?
Yeah, and so that I feel like because we clash a lot with that. Like it could be like little. I can be just like,
why'd you put the tissue on the floor?
Yeah, and then
we should talk about this tomorrow.
And then she's like, why are you attacking me? Like, and I'm like, it's normal for people to yell sometimes. Like, and so that's a big conflict for us.
Yeah.
Because if I yell, she thinks that like I'm leaving. And it's just like, no, like I can yell. I'm an adult and it's okay.
Yeah, yelling to me just feels like unhealthy behavior. So I'm always just like, this is not the right thing to do. We need to solve this differently. But I think at the same time, right, it's like, I also don't want you to be me and respond like I do, right? Because two people talking at two is like, you know.
I don't even think you would like me as much if I responded like you did.
If I was just like, okay.
If I was just as calm, like, okay. You wouldn't even like me that much.
I think I would still love you.
I think you would still, no, I don't know.
It would be a difference in understanding though. Because it's like you don't want somebody that's like you.
Yeah.
Right? So I do, it does help me though.
You probably wouldn't take me as serious.
I don't know. I can't answer that.
Your turn.
If I could change one thing about you to improve our relationship, what would it be?
Picking my clothes up off the floor.
Yeah. Yes, definitely that. Maybe just like, maybe it's the same thing. Maybe it's just like patience during our arguments, right?
Yeah.
So we can sit there and like talk it all out in one form, but also that's how I like to do things, right? So it's kind of like I don't know if that's the best way or not, because you do teach me how to give you space sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Like how to, because sometimes when arguments happen or we bicker, like I'm the one to like push, right? Like, let's figure this out now. Talk to me now. Let's figure it out. And I think sometimes that actually makes you escalate, right? And you're just like, stop, fucking stop. And then I'm like,
Like, she's really, I don't want to go to bed mad. And I'm like, literally, sometimes we're gonna go to bed fucking mad. Like, it's not normal to just want your own space. Like, if I go in another room, it's not like I'm leaving home. I'm just gonna go in another room because you're getting on my fucking nerves. But Brittany is like, no, like, we need to talk about it now, and it needs to be solved now. And so we just,
but that's back to the first one that we did yesterday, right? It's like my emotions take over a lot, right? So it's like, personally, if we go to bed angry, it's like I can't even sleep now. Now I'm just sitting here like, what is she doing? But then you can't go in there because it's just like you just make things escalate. So learning lessons.
Yeah, that was a good question.
That was a good one.
My turn. How would you describe my relationship to technology, and how does that affect us? That's a hard question.
So there's a heart at the top of that one. It was emoji. Relationship to technology. When it comes to social media and things of that nature, I think your relationship to technology is very close, right? Like, if it's to your phone, to your laptop, for business too, I feel like it's close. I feel like you figure it out, and your relationship is pretty good, right? It's like you spend a lot of quality time with your technology there. Now, technology, when like the TV isn't working or something's not going your way, you're just like, I'm out. I guess I'm gonna do something else, right? Like,
yeah,
I'm not giving
I
it
can
too
see
much of a
that.
chance, right? It's just like it is what it is.
I'm very impatient when it comes to that.
How that affects us, the only thing that can affect is like if we're sitting down and we're on the phone, and we talk about this all the time, like our love languages are a little bit different, where it's like she could be sitting on one side of the couch on her phone and I can sit on the other, and she feels like that's our quality time, right? And for me, it's like I want you to put the phone down and let's have like conversations, or let's talk, or let's lay on each other, and that's quality time. Because if we're just like on opposite sides of the couch, I still feel like you can be eons away because we're not interacting. So
She's spoiled.
It's my love language. I deserve to be spoiled.
Oh my god.
But that's the only thing I feel like that really affects us. I actually think technology affects us in the best way, because that's how we're able to start our business, right? That's how we're able to reconnect, right? So it's just like, if technology wasn't there, then I wouldn't have you. So.
Oh, that was a good one, Brent.
No. Try to be sweet, Pisces.
I can't.
Now you.
Well, I don't really want to answer that question because you just said it. Like, it's the same to me.
So
like,
agree.
Yeah, I agree. If it wasn't for technology, we wouldn't even be together.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have even ran back into each other. We wouldn't have, like, none of that. So we like technology. Next.
Like that Next Bus, you used to watch that on MTV?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can't.
Another Gemini question with the two heads. Ooh. What is a total turnoff for you in our habits?
Wait,
That's
what is
juicy.
it?
What is a total turnoff for you?
In our habits? A total turnoff? I don't know.
Something's got to turn you off. I can't be that good looking.
I don't think they're talking about, like, physical. What is a total
and it's like things that we do every day. Is there something that like I do that's like a habit every day or something that you don't like?
It's not a turn off, but like you do excessively wash our laundry.
I do.
She literally washes like every day. And I kind of be like, it's like 1 minute the basket will be full. And it'll be like two things, and my grandpa does that, and it kind of annoys me.
But it's like, I hate when laundry's piled up and then we have nowhere else to put it. So it's just like, if it's piled up, wash it.
But it's not even piled up. She just likes to wash.
I wash on full stuff though, only when it's on full. But our washer and dryer is not that large anyway, and so is our bin. But I can get that.
But no, she excessively washes. That would probably be something but it's a habit of yours at this point, so I'm used to it. If I literally I can go looking for we have these sweaters or whatever that we like to wear often, and I wear mine a little more often than hers. So say if I get out the shower or a robe or something, and I'll just throw it in there, but I'm not intentionally throwing it in there so that she can wash it. I'm kind of just throwing it in there because I'm just lazy as fuck, and so I'll throw it in there, and then she wants to take it and wash it, and it's no, I didn't want you to wash it. I just want to wear it.
If it's on the bed, if it's on the floor, if it's in the laundry, then it has to be washed. It's dirty. Yeah.
It's so annoying.
I think the turn-offs for me is eating in the car.
Oh, you mean that?
Eating
she
in the bed.
Hates when I eat in the car.
Eating on the couch. I think it's when we eat, especially certain things, right? I feel like you can eat chips and certain things on the couch, but
she's bitch.
It's just right, it's you know what you're gonna get when you eat in the car or you eat in the bed. There's gonna be a lonely crumb somewhere because you wanted those chips. So,
but babe, tell them what I said the other day when we was getting into bed.
So I think it was last night or the night before we went to bed, and she was like, "Babe, I feel crummy. There's crumbs in the bed." I was like, "Yeah, because you eat on the side all the time." And she had the nerve to get her little butt up and come to my side. But then she went on the other side so she could push me over into the crumbs. I don't eat on my side. I only bring in water. Water.
She hates me.
Those aren't turn-offs, but it's just habits where it's just we can just eat here.
She literally, so it's so funny because if she'll come in the house from getting food, she would specifically bring it right to the table.
Yeah.
And then I'm taking my plate over.
And then I get a towel, I lay it on the couch, and then we eat. Just
a picnic on the couch. But my favorite place to eat is the car. And she has a new 2021 being strap. So she hates when I eat in her car. But she don't even argue with me about it anymore.
I used to hate even when I had a Honda Insight. That was old. I think just eating in the car is just for me. It just reminds me of when you're in the car with kids and it's don't drop anything. And you turn around and you hear
I really love eating in the car. If you know me, if you're one of my friends watching this, I love a good eating in a car date. I love it so much. So it's such a habit that I don't think I'm going to be breaking anytime soon. And then we just got a new projector for Christmas. Shout out to my mom. We literally got a new projector. So now I'm migrating from the bedroom to the living room, and I got my snacks ready.
You do have your snacks ready.
I know, and you be pissed.
I still love you.
Okay, I love you too, but I'm gonna keep eating them snacks.
I wouldn't change you. Oh wait, is it mine?
Is it?
No, it's on you.
Okay.
Next question.
My turn. Ooh, this is a good one. What do you think that I'm insecure about?
In our relationship or just in general?
It can be general or in our relationship, but preferably in the relationship, I'm assuming.
What are you insecure about? You're not really insecure about a lot of things. At least that's what it appears. Maybe, I feel like I'm divulging so much info. Ooh. I hate sometimes sharing. Maybe about how you feel like I'm an info. I think that might be something where you feel
I'm not insecure about it, but it's definitely a little concerning.
Yeah. I think there's an issue there where it's just our requirements in that department are a little different.
Yeah.
So,
Brittany's a sex machine. She can go on and on. and on.
Is there another politically correct way to say this though?
What, a sex machine?
Yeah.
That's a funny way to say it. No, but yeah, we do. We have like differences. Like I can go like long times without sex because my love language is different. Brittany's touchy-feely. Like and so sometimes I could be like, okay, so if I ain't giving it to you, are you gonna go out and get it? You know? So it's a little concerning. I wouldn't say I'm insecure about it though at all.
Okay.
Because it's not that deep.
Okay.
I just be fucking around and I'd be like, you fucking nympho. I don't really think that you would go out and do any fucking sick shit behind my back. No. What do I think you're insecure about? Where do I start?
Yeah.
Somebody bring a pen. I know, and this is not a thing. I know that you're insecure about the poly stuff. I say that's like number one on the list because Brittany is very concerned that like because of my lifestyle and how I've chosen I would like to go. She worries about like she makes it about her when it's not about her. So like we recently had like a couples therapy session with and it was about like pretty much monogamy and poly. And it really helps us because it's like when you instantly Google, like, can a poly person and a monogamous person work? It's instantly negatives. But, like, I tell Brittany, we can make whatever we want to work. Like, it's no rules to this love shit. Literally, we can be together forever. And I still be poly and she still be monogamous and she still be bi and I still be pansexual. Like, it's literally open. Like, you can do what you want to do. You make whatever works for you.
I think the hardest part that I've been learning, right, is just like you've been learning a type of way to live your whole life, right, for the past 28 years. And now you're getting immersed in something that you might be interested in, i.e. the poly, right? So it's just like, it's something new to learn, right? So it's like you're learning and educating it about yourself, trying to figure out if this is something for you, right? Because I think when you make a decision, it's not good to make a decision and be like, okay, I want to do this just for Candace, right? That's never a good decision. It's like, okay, is this also good for Brittany, right? Can I do this? Is this something that I'll get enjoyment out of, right? And I think thinking about past relationships and just other situations is something where I'm like, it's intriguing, right? It's exciting. It might be something that I might really enjoy. But the insecurity comes from, right, like not knowing where the boundaries are set, right? Where do you cross the line? How do you start? I'm a very logical thinker. Like, okay, you need step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right?
Yeah.
And so when you intertwine the patience, the security, the tolerance, the working within the education, it just feels like a lot on top of like what you have normally, right? So it's definitely a work in progress still.
Yeah. But you having fun though, ain't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, it's you.
Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, it's you.
There's a year on this one. How would you like to describe me to others?
How would I like to? How I describe you to others is like, oh, I have a girlfriend. Her name is Brittany. We've known each other since we were 5. She's really smart. She's hella cute. And it's a very mature relationship. That's like number one always, because I've dated so many different people. I can honestly say Brittany is my most mature relationship. Healthy. But you, meanwhile, she popping up at Dallas at my house unannounced. Psycho. Healthy spice.
Yeah. How would I like to describe you to others?
You can just say how you describe me to others.
Oh, okay. I definitely said that we've known each other in the past, but then we got reconnected because we didn't talk for a while.
Yeah.
Right. I talk about your uniqueness where it comes to like career background, when it comes to your personality, right? Because I think that gives a lot of insight to people to describe like who you are and the difference between us. Because people who know me originally, when I talk things about you or say things, they're like, that's different.
Very different.
Right?
We're like literally night and day.
And so I like for people to ask questions too. So it's like I build things for people to ask. So that's what I talk about kind of, when I talk about you, I talk about what you do, what you like, what you enjoy, and that I'm happy with you. I think that's like the biggest thing, right? Because I think that's what people really want to know, right? People can be nosy and they're like, so you're telling me about this person, but how do you feel, right? How's the relationship? And I think always telling people and feeling this way too, not just saying it, but like I'm happy and I'm taking things day by day is always a great thing. Because you never want to appear and come off like everything's always 100% hunky-dory, right? We're the best couple in the world. It's like, no, there's a lot of stuff that goes on, but it's like every day when I wake up, I choose to still be with you, right?
Yeah.
Because you make me happy and hopefully I make you happy. So.
You don't know if you make me happy?
I mean, I know, but I just, it's nice to pose a question so it doesn't feel like, I'm just telling you.
You are so crazy. Okay.
It's on you.
Is it? Okay. It's so weird though, because I always think it's on you. What do I do that makes you reconsider being with me?
Oh, snap.
It's getting juicy.
Ooh.
And you can be honest, babe.
What do I do that makes you reconsider? I haven't lied this one.
Or what have I done? You can even say like past tense.
What do I do that makes you reconsider? I think in the past, it was like at points in time I didn't feel secure in the relationship. And that's why I reconsidered it, because I was like, she's doing things and to me that doesn't bring me security, right?
Yeah, like give an example though.
It's like I'll be like, hey, I also sometimes don't voice things the best way, so I'm trying not to like paint it in a bad light, but it's just like, oh, hug me, I need the love, and you're like, you don't, it's not like a no, but maybe I'll ask something in a way like, you could at least hug me today, right? Or give me a kiss. That's how I'll voice it, right? And then you're like, what? Like, what did you say?
Like, who knew you even needed a fucking hug?
Right.
Yeah,
and
so that's how
point,
we get into it.
And at those points, I reconsidered. I'm like, well, this person doesn't care about showing me the affection that I need, right? But over time, it was more so like saying like, okay, don't say it in a complaining way. Just say, hey, babe, can I have a hug today, right?
Yeah.
Or asking for what you want. I think that's the only thing that would make me like reconsider. Besides that, like, I don't think there's anything else that would like make me reconsider like choose not to be with you. Because I think when we came into this, like, we knew who we were coming in, and we accepted each other like as we are, not like off of who I want you to be in the future, right?
Yeah.
So because of that, I think I don't have too many things to reconsider.
I think for me, it'll be like our recent issues, as far as like I would feel like I don't know if I'm going to be able to be 100% Candace. I'm going to have to cut me in half to make you happy. So half can go to you and half can go to me because of your own insecurities. And so that would make me feel like, fuck, like.
Is that based off like you not being able to be poly in our relationship?
Yeah. Before we like went to the counselor and everything like that, it actually like opened up Brittany's mind a little more. It was really like we couldn't even talk about poly because she would get so scared and so like, oh my God, like, should I just let you go and be, because I just feel like you're gonna leave me eventually anyway. And it's just like, there you go, making it about you again. You making it about you again. And it's just like, so in my mind, I would be like, yeah, she's right. Eventually, we're not going to be able to be together because she's not allowing me to be who she is, who I am. Like, for instance, if you guys saw our video that we did on TikTok, And that actually got lots and lots of views. And people were commenting like, wait, so I'm confused. So like, who's bi? So wait, is she not gay? So if she leaves you for a man, like they were saying that about Brittany, like to me, like, so if she leaves you for a man, because if you see the clip, like she's going to the side and she has like the condom. The thing is, Brittany is bisexual. Brittany has been bisexual before I got with Brittany. I'm completely fine with that. Me, I was in the middle of the poly, which was like right here in the middle. So it was bisexual poly, and then it was women. So it was like, I like it all. You know, I love just people in general. And I have been in poly relationships where it was more than one person, more than two people, you know. So it's like people, they just didn't understand. So they were commenting like negative things like, well, what the fuck? Like, are they together or not? Like, blah, blah. And it's like, yes, we are together. And we are in a very fucking serious, committed ass relationship. But at the end of the day, Brittany is a bisexual. I'm a pansexual who's poly as well. So it's just more so like working through our differences, because I don't want Brittany to be pretending like she don't like men, or I don't want her to feel like she can't say a guy is fine because I'm near. Like, girl, he fine. You know, it is what it is. Like, you know, and that's the problem with, I feel like, with relationships in general, whether you're straight, gay, whatever. We cheat and we do things because we can't voice them. Now I'm scared to tell you that I thought he was fine, or I better not even look at the TV too long because now you're so insecure because it's a guy on the TV. It's like, girl, like, be who you I feel like we can be our best selves together as long as we can be who we really are. If I'm waking up every day concerned that like I only have to like love Brittany and be in love with Brittany this whole lifetime, like, that's not my love language. At the end of the day, like, I can love multiple people at one time. It's something that Brittany has never done. Mm-hmm. And even if she did do it, she was sneaking and doing it. But that's the difference. Like, we're not gonna sneak over here. If we have to sneak over here, we're not gonna be together, because we're so transparent and so open, and even got to the point like we're doing counseling strictly for the poly monogamous way, like, because we have to, because we wanted to work that bad. Like, before Brittany, I was always in relationships where everybody was monogamous, except for when I was in the poly relationship. And it's just like, it got hard because it's just like, no, like, I have to pretend to be just like this person because it's hurting you. And it's like, at the end of the day, like, I don't want to hurt anybody. I just want to be open and honest and be free and happy with you. And I can still marry Brittany and love Brittany and be with Brittany.
But it hurts both people, right? Like,
by
one person, by anybody, regardless of what you choose to do, if you're not being your true self in that relationship, whatever that means, like, you're hurting the person you're with because they're
half-assing
and they don't deserve that, and you don't deserve that, right? Exactly. So it's just, the thing is to be just honest, right? Yeah. And even be honest when it hurts. Yeah. Like, when it's like, I really don't want to say this because it could be an argument, or I don't want to say this because this feels weird for me to even say, or like, I don't even know how to interpret this, right? But being able to communicate and have that honesty with your partner, if they take it wrong, right, that's more so a reflection of them, right? Or maybe they're not able to handle that information. Mm-hmm. Or maybe, I mean, you could have not delivered it the best way either, right? Yeah. There's certain ways that it could be, but I think regardless, you should be honest with your partner, whatever the information is. And I mean, I think that's something that's just like easier said than done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I just have to explain to Britt, it has nothing to do with you. Like, I'm the happiest, Brittany's the happiest, like, literally we do everything together, everything. But one thing I can say I love about this relationship is that I came in it telling her the truth, and I'm going to leave it telling her the truth, regardless of what hurts, whatever, because I feel like, let me give her the decision, the choice, the option to be able to just be like, I just can't handle this, versus me just lying and pretending, it's just not worth it to me. So
I don't want to do anything crazy either, so just don't.
That's that craziness again, y'all. I'm telling y'all, it's crazy.
All right, we got one more left.
The last one.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh, it's a sun at the end.
Aww.
What do you think is the next step in our relationship?
babies. No, just kidding. Psych. Unlimited travel. Literally, like, I cannot wait until we take our first out of the country trip together. That's literally the next step for me. Next month, we're going on a ski trip for Britt's birthday, so I'm excited about that. She spent my birthday with me last year, so now I get to spend her birthday with her for the first time. So it's gonna be fun.
I don't know what's our next step in our relationship. Maybe it's traveling, because we haven't been able to go anywhere for an extended period of time.
Yeah, like we've done like little traveling, but I'm talking like hours on the plane. Yeah.
We haven't done like sleeper flights or something like that yet. So that would be nice.
In our cute pajamas.
Yes. Or I think for me, it's more so not even the travel, but the experiences, right? Like being in different types of situations to see how you react, right? What you do. Like
Brittany wants to go to the club with me.
I do. I want to see how she is in the club, but more so like if we go to like, I don't know, Polynesian island, or if we go to like somewhere in Egypt and we're like just going on an excursion, it's like, hey, this is a 3-day trip that we're gonna do this. Like, I'm just like, is she gonna be down for this? Can we like adventure? Can we do this? Like, how are you gonna be? I'm excited to see what that is, because I think that starts to like give us new experiences and like define our relationship even more.
Yeah.
We
actually have this thing that we want to do. We want to move to Brooklyn and get a brownstone just for a year.
Or anywhere in New York City.
Yeah.
We
just want to like move to New York for a year and just live like New Yorkers for one full year.
And do it too outside of the country somewhere. Live like outside of the country for 6 months to a year.
Yeah.
South America, Europe.
Yep.
Anywhere actually.
We can literally adjust anywhere.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that would be the next step. Babies, we can
push those off.
We got time.
Yeah.
We got time. You got cousins.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, that's all the questions we got.
That's all the questions today. We hope you guys enjoyed them.
We definitely have some juicy ones.
Yeah, we have some good ones. Some good ones that make your heart stop.
Shout out to me.
Shout out to Giovanni.
Put your hand back in there.
First of all, he's sitting in the back with his drink. Like, shout out to me. We chilling.
That's our executive director and producer back there.
Literally.
I'm pulling group.
So we hope that y'all enjoyed it. We'll be back again to do more, of course. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day. We'll see.
Let us know your favorite question, what you like.
Please give us the feedback, because we really want to know. We thank you for sharing them
and for watching.
For watching, because like honestly, just go home and ask your mate these questions. Like as we ask, you ask.
You sound so Aussie when you say mate.
I sound what?
Like Australian.
Oh my god.
Ask your mate.
Oh, bye guys.
See ya.
Cut and break.